Hello, everyone. Welcome to Great White and Co. This is going to be a very special stream. This is the first time I've ever seen an Indian movie. We are going to be watching Saaho, and when I say we, I mean myself, as well as Sari, who is also here.
Hello, hello. It's an honor to be here and show you through the ropes of this new world of cinema for you.
Yeah, I back when the trailer came out and Alexa was still doing the trailer video for this when it came out. I remember you had the idea that we're all going to react to it, so I did watch the trailer and was like, "Wow, this looks pretty fucking awesome." And I've kept seeing it just casually around, like on websites that were going for movies and on Amazon. Actually, weirdly enough, it's been advertised. So we talked about it last night and just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna watch it."
Yeah, it was like you were saying last night when we were streaming, like, hey man, I've seen this movie come up like constantly every time I go on Amazon. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a sign. It's a divine intervention that you have to watch it. So this is gonna be our first time doing an Amazon Twitch watch party. Essentially, how it works is you're watching this on Twitch. You just get to watch the movie if you have, as long as you have Amazon Prime. If you have it on a different streaming service, because this movie is also on Netflix and a few other streaming platforms as well, I believe. So if you want to watch it that way, I'll have a big giant counter on the screen. Sag, hello, welcome. You didn't miss last stream, so I was promised that you were going to be there, and you didn't show up.
So
I don't know what happened
so,
there.
I mean,
4:20
it's
a.m.
4:20 a.m. for you, 7:51 p.m. for us.
Yeah, a little bit of a time difference, but hey,
Yeah,
hang out as long as you can, and I hope you get some sleep. This is definitely. Also, what are you doing up at 4:20 a.m.?
I know it's fucking crazy.
That's
I
that's very
we,
late.
I mean, all fairness, we stopped talking around 4 o'clock last night or
That is
this
true.
morning.
Yeah, we stopped like we took an hour after we started streaming. Anyway, let's start the movie so that and then so that we count down on stream. That'll be work. Watching Future Man. I don't know what that is. All right,
Uh,
so let me get it queued up. Austin, how do you feel about watching your very first Indian movie?
I mean, it's definitely going to be a learning experience,
Uh huh.
because I don't generally watch, films in other languages, and even like when I have watched, like, I will be honest and say that like I typically get annoyed because like well, actually it's dubbed. I take that back. I've watched dubbed movies where like it's clearly in another language and they're speaking
Oh
another
yes.
language,
Uh
but
huh.
just talking over it, and that pisses me off to no belief. Um, but I think with subtitles it might be a little better. But just kind of distinguishing between like what's happening and like not reading, is probably going to be something that I won't truly figure out until about halfway through the movie to like how to properly read and experience what's happening.
Well, I'll start it off with a bit of information. So this movie came out in August 30th of 2019. It was advertised as the biggest action thriller that came out of India. And it was directed by Sujith. This is actually his second movie that he ever made, so that's pretty impressive. It stars Prabhas, Shraddha Kapoor, Neil Nitin Mukesh, Arjun Vijay, and many, many more people. See them as we continue. This movie is a little bit controversial. You can say I would say that you can compare it to Snyder Cut in that way, but we'll see how it goes. Now, Saaho, just for the translation, is essentially means "let victory be yours." So that's the translation for what it means. With that said, I think that's the basics. I don't think you need to know any much. We'll figure it out as we go. So I'm gonna go start off this
Sag
countdown.
Sag did answer you, really quickly. "I'm not supposed to be awake, dot, dot, dot. World doesn't make sense at this hour. What am I doing?"
So
Yeah, I would definitely go back to sleep there, bud.
yeah, it is 4:20 a.m. I will be schlumped. All right, so here we go. Watch parties. We're gonna get started. You have to make sure everything's good. Start. All right, Austin, put your finger on the play button, and
It's already
we're gonna
there.
be starting in. Hold on. I'll start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. There it is. We're off to the races. Very exciting. gonna have it. Oh,
I will say I had the stream pull up as well, and it
uh-huh.
is a very cool experience of seeing it on the Twitch as well.
Isn't it? This is the first time we've done it, so we'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah, this is really cool. I mean, I'm not watching it on the Twitch. I'm
No,
watching
no,
it
no. I,
through
I understand what you're
my
saying.
own
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
means, but
Yeah, I actually watched this movie opening day with my dad in IMAX, which is first of all it's just a crazy experience because my dad doesn't watch movies in theaters. He doesn't watch movies in opening day because he wants to, like have a little bit of time away, like next weekend, so that not as many people go. It's not packed. And you can get some good seats.
was it
And
just that big of a movie?
it was, yeah, it was just like wanted to watch it. It was Sag, you get some sleep, buddy. Hope everything's all right. Hope everything's all right. Everything's all right. I don't know why. Hoped. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, oh yeah, it starts off with a little bit of a exposition. Oh, and as I was saying before we actually started this, watching, I've seen this movie 3 times. So, Austin, if you have any questions, let me know.
I'll
You'll
probably fall
believe it.
behind. Just based off of the speed
Oh, for
of it so
sure.
far, I'm
The
definitely gonna
the
fall behind.
the the expo dump that they do, or the info dump, sorry, that they do at the start is definitely the most like stuff you have to follow. There we go. You can also turn on subtitles in the stream itself, which is a really convenient thing. Not gonna lie, I had a moment right there. I was like, did I unmute myself? I did. I did.
You did.
I am talking on this. It really is impressive because, all right, first of all, I want to say this. I want to give you a few warnings. Now, obviously, let me know if I'm talking too much and then you're distracted. But a few things you should know. Not all Indian movies are like this. In fact, most of them are not. Um, they're a different type of style. But they do have songs. Do you know about this?
Know about what?
The Indian movies have songs.
I mean, like I know, like almost like stereotypical, like Bollywood movies, but outside of that, no.
So essentially, I'd say 95% of Indian movies are musicals. It's just how it is. They're also rough. Usually, I said this last night. They're anywhere from like 2.5 to 3 hours long. Now, recently they've been kind of going lower into the 2 hour mark, but like mostly they're 2.5 hours mark. Like, it's expected if you're watching an Indian movie, 2.5 hours. And gravity is the thing of the imagination in a lot of these movies.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, politics, man. You got to do what you got to do.
That was pretty cool. Like that's a cool idea behind like that kind of like gangster kind of interrogation almost, you know?
Yeah, trying to get what you want out of the politicians.
Yeah, but just like the kind of like idea behind it of hands him a drink, spills the drink on his arm, and
Uh-huh.
then lights it on fire. Like that's pretty fucking cool. I like
It is.
I wouldn't have thought of something like that.
That's a clean suit.
It is.
Ooh, it shimmers.
So they didn't say what that document he just signed actually does though, right?
It's essentially something to help the gangsters, but it's not. I don't think they got it into the specifics.
Right. I mean, just based off the context, I assume that it was like gives them more freedom of some sort.
Yeah, yeah. That actor that's playing the big gangster, he's like a well known, like he's a veteran actor. His name is Jackie Schroff. He has a son who's also an actor now. His name is Tiger.
That's a badass name.
Yeah, he's a very good looking man. Bombay is so Bombay and Mumbai are the same thing.
Okay.
Is the capital of India. There's like two different ways of saying the same thing.
So that was like a joke
Yeah, he's like saying like the city's changed so much.
that it's now going under the one
Hmm.
name rather than the other. Gotcha.
There it is, written and directed by Sujit. That's how Indian cops look, by the way.
In khaki like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
So they basically look like military almost.
Kind of. Yeah.
Like,
This is the military without the green.
right. Oh, I like that little guitar.
Yeah. Right. The little
Yeah.
riff.
Oh yeah, I like that. They get like you know they're about to just introduce something like someone or something like cool
Oh.
as shit.
Oh. One thing I want to tell you later. You know, I strongly believe intros in Indian movies, like to main characters, are just some of the best intro. Like they are the cool. They make them look so cool, dude.
I mean, like I said, you could just you know that something cool is about to come just based off that riff.
It's the start of a good robbery right there.
That's fucking cool as shit.
Ooh, dude, that
Ooh,
way they brought it into the car right there.
yeah, that's pretty seamless. I like that too.
And out again. Music's pretty funky. It has been like a year and a half since I watched it, so it was very fast paced.
Oh shit! This is awesome. Like
Yeah,
it's
were
like
you, were you
it's well
expecting
like
this?
coordinated. I was not. This is like a very well coordinated like attack, and I'm really enjoying this so far.
Hey, what's up, Chimera? Oh, Chimera is asking for you specifically, Austin.
Oh hey, Kamar, how you doing?
Permanently block the channel. Say First Indian, or does it say First Indian movie? Yeah, it says
First
First
Indian
Indian
movie.
movie. Yeah. Oh, here we go. There's music though.
That's genius.
I logged in, but it won't let me see the. Oh, that's weird. I'm watching it right now. Like I have it pulled up on my other phone, so that I can follow along. Yeah, using this one. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, I like this too.
We're about to meet the undercover cop. Hey, thank you, Chimera.
Just casually making a car fly like that.
Yeah, right. The ostrich dude chilling.
Gotta water down your booze.
the action. See how it is. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh, by the way, Alexa is sad that she can't witness you watching this movie, apparently.
I mean, we'll definitely talk about it
Oh,
when
for
she's
sure. I
back.
said, that's the one good thing about, streaming this so that you can always go
Right,
back
she could always go back if she'd like. So right now he just has to get to him
and
before this
save.
is done cooking.
Yep. And she asked me to uh, tell her your reaction to one particular scene, which very, very early in the movie.
What? What is going on right
Yeah, you gotta flirt. You know what I mean?
now?
His voice is very. It's like I want him to like read me lullabies. You know what I mean? The main
Yeah.
character. Oh yeah. By the way, I think what this is like, this is a place of like where they trade illegal animals and stuff. That's why there's like ostriches and pythons and stuff.
Gotcha.
Gigantic man.
Well, if not trade, they probably sell exotic meats
Yes, that
too.
is, yeah, uh-huh. That is true.
Not to be that guy, but it's definitely been 5 minutes.
Yeah. 5 minutes, but we gotta take our time with these action sequences. It's always funny when you hear
Oh,
English
they're gonna.
lines.
Oh, they're trying to. Oh, there you go. They're feeding a fucking panther.
Yeah. CGI. Oh, there she is. Dude, I
Oh,
swear
there.
to God,
Hi,
you see her
Alexa.
name and she just appears, dude.
Yeah. So he
Isn't
was
it
just.
weird?
Yep. So he was just talking about how you wanted to be here.
I'm laughing because I know what's gonna happen. Not that you're not behind.
But like, it's almost ridiculous that like everything he's walking into just is like.
She said she's interested to hear your thoughts.
Wait, what the fuck did they have?
What happened?
What were they just? What are they swinging right there?
So yeah, it's like different type. Like in India, like there's different types of like. Essentially, it's just like a big. It looks like a big bat, and then you do like you round them. Like you does it move them around your body for weight workout.
Gotcha. Because they kind of look like the bats that like Bam Bam has in the
Uh,
Flintstones.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. That sounds fair.
And this dude definitely at least passed out by not enough air by now.
Uh huh.
At least.
it kind of is crazy that you make a movie like this of this scale for your second feature film. Especially because his first movie was just like an indie movie.
Like nowhere near the production value or
Yeah, it was like shot
length.
in like a farm, or like a farmhouse type of thing, and like on regular roads. Here they made like a whole fictional city and stuff. Like this city right here, Waji City, is like whole all like part of. They made it for the movie. So yeah, there's a Roy, the big gangster we saw at the start, is dead. So there's like a power gap.
But I'm sure just as any notable gangster, he's probably not dead, but in hiding or something like that.
Oh, theories right off the bat, huh?
Right off the bat, yeah. That's my theory. Because it's very common in Batman that Joker dies
That
and
is
then there's
true.
a
Yeah,
power vacuum, and then it turns out Joker's been alive the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
These subtitles are awful at some points.
It,
Like that note, it shows up
it's a foreign
right now.
language.
He's talking, speaks in foreign language. Thanks. I didn't gather that.
He was like, I know Telugu, and I know nothing else. Oh, Roy has a son.
So Roy's son is coming to claim power.
Uh huh.
Maybe he is dead then, unless his dad's still in hiding and is controlling his actions from behind the scenes.
I like these guesses though. You know what I mean? That's why I
Yeah.
like the theory. That's why we do the commentary.
Oh, he's just gonna fuck. Like he's gonna straight up gonna murder him for sure.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, like there's no situation where this dude's already bleeding from his head and isn't about to get Sparta kicked off this roof.
Oh,
Or just shoved. Oh, three, 3, it's a triple kill.
dribble kill.
Took her breath away.
What I want to do to a woman. Set up a meeting to establish his power.
As you gotta do.
So I actually I don't know if you remember this, but the guy eating the food right there.
Yeah.
I think last week Kevin in the chat was like, "This guy's in all these movies." That's who he's talking about.
Is he kinda just like one of those guy that's always like an aside,
Yeah. Uh huh.
like yeah.
Like a
He
comedian.
he kinda has like that look of just like he could be anything
Uh
and
huh.
like, you know,
He's a really
and
good
it
actor
makes
too.
sense.
He used to actually work in America, and then he quit his job and went to India to act.
Uh-oh, the love interest.
Oh yeah.
The love interest. The music's so out
Yeah.
of
Right.
place.
3 dead bodies.
Nothing more romantic.
It kind of feels like the like this summer, the feel good movie of the
Right.
year. 3
The
dead
Notebook.
bodies. Bringing together the team. Catch the robber. Oh, giant his hands are.
Or how small her hands are.
That's true. I mean, he's like I think he's like 6'2" or something. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, never mind. I'm actually taller than him. He's just 6 foot.
All
I say
right, yeah,
just 6 foot.
right.
We're both 6'1", so that transition.
Ooh.
I always like me some good
It,
transition.
is this going to be like a Will
Oh,
Defoe and Boondock Saints? Have you seen that movie?
I have, but I was like, it was on TV. I don't even know. I don't know what that reference means.
So basically he's almost the same kind of role to where he's like this like special
Detective.
detective
Oh,
that's
okay.
called in for like special situations that nobody else can solve.
Oh.
And he like puts on music and like choreographs the entire thing. And
Oh.
the shot is almost similar to something like this to where he's standing in the middle of the whole thing playing out
Mhm.
and it's happening around him while he's like describing it. So it's very similar.
So this is one of the not few, but this is a pan-Indian film, which essentially means like India has like so many different languages, and they all have their own Indies in like film industries.
Right.
So this is a pan-Indian film. So a lot of these actors from different languages, and they come together, and they actually a lot of them learn their like lines in the new language, so they can perform still. It's really cool. But that way they have more like a bigger appeal across all of India.
Right. I mean, that makes sense because you want to try and get as much viewers as possible.
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely added in post. I could definitely tell, but I appreciate the shot.
The good old smack to get
Yeah, right.
everything started.
Always works. The GJI, or
uh,
pronounced G, is like a sign. It's like a kind of like a madam.
gotcha.
You get the implication?
Of he was in a dry state, but he's saying you might be parched, saying like sexually.
No, whoa, no. I meant like so it was essentially like the bottle dropping, and he goes, I'll get it." Like he got slapped. Was what it was.
Gotcha. Okay.
So either like the bottle drop was like in place of the slap, and then it's just like, I'll get you. I'll get your beer." Yo, the mystery's coming together.
Oof. Gotta get that
Yeah.
fan blowing blowing the hair.
See, there you
Okay, there you go.
go. He's a very good actor. He's in like a lot of stuff. That was my favorite part of the movie. Zoom. Enhance.
Zoom, zoom and enhance.
Mm. You know me. I like me some upside down shots.
That is very true. He looks like
Austin's.
he's walking weird
It
though.
does,
Like,
doesn't it?
yeah.
I noticed that too. I was like, they actually put him upside down. Tie him to the roof.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Ah, of course.
the mobs of this. I think it's like the mobs of all the different countries coming together
Gotcha.
to like discuss the power
Look,
vacuum.
I don't even have to hear the guy in the fuzzy hat talk. I know he's
And he's,
Russian.
he's Russian. Yeah, he's going to look like this. Oh.
Ooh,
So India has a quite a strong censor board. Not in like they don't like no free thought or anything, but it's like so one you might have noticed in the
oh
bottom left. It's a
man,
oh yeah
Italian guy if I've ever seen
yeah
one.
On the bottom left you probably saw the little text.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's if someone's smoking or drinking, it says like essentially
It's
says
like
smoking
a
and drinking is injurious to health. And similarly, like a lot of the bad words are
right.
because most movie like 98% of movies that come out in India are like for everyone. The whole family can go watch them.
Right, because they don't want they want to make sure if someone say 10 years old isn't just going off and
Exactly. That's
smoking
also
and
why
being
there's no like rarely nudity or anything like that. A little guitar riff that's kind of chilling in the background occasionally.
Yeah. So there's going to be a subplot of these people trying to overtake
Uh
Roy's
huh.
son. Oh shit!
So you assert dominance
Why is he taking on his dad? His dad didn't say anything.
because his dad knows how dangerous he is, and he still left.
So I can't tell. Is this guy trying to still give respect to Roy's son, or is he trying to,
No,
as
he's
like,
trying to. So
he's trying to
so I don't know if
usurp?
you caught that line, but he wanted the throne so bad that years earlier he
Oh,
crippled his own dad.
so this is kind of like almost like the implication that he may have been the one to kill Roy.
No, they just showed it right there.
Oh, that was him that killed Roy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he showed that crash, and he had put a gun to
Oh,
Roy's
right.
head.
Oh, duh. I didn't. Of course, he fucking died from that. I'm a fucking idiot. Only took me 40 minutes to figure that out.
That's sweet.
Was he just washing his hands in
In the
a
aquarium.
barracuda tank?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
What a flip. He definitely said the like MF, but they muted
They
it. Ooh.
ooh,
I forget who composed this, but they did a good job.
especially with the headphones on, you
Oh
get
yeah,
like
yeah.
I like the bump of the bass. Ooh,
Must be a hell of a view, huh? Running on that while you have the whole city in front of you. Come to coffee shop. Hmm. Hmm.
just in case you didn't get it the first couple of times that he
He's
fancies her.
yeah, he's into her. Dance. Got him.
Got him.
I'll look up who did the score for this. I think I know it's Gert. I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say it.
You think it was just one person that did it all? Because like there
Yeah,
has been
usually.
drastic, like I wouldn't say drastically different, but there's been different styles to it.
The soundtrack is done by Gibran, and he's a really good composer. He's done some really good soundtracks in the past. One for a mystery movie that I've watched a while back, and it's very very good. It's a thriller kind of. It's not as action as this. It's more like actual mystery thriller. Same. That soundtrack slaps.
So clearly, this isn't going to be the guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that they're just toying with him because they have to. Like the guy has to know. Ooh, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yep.
Like like it wasn't like he didn't deliver the line
It was just
it was just special. It was just that sound. The
yeah.
oh man, Hmm. Damn.
Armani.
Look at the cup in his hand.
Yeah. Right. Cheap robber, man. He ordered him a fucking tiny drink.
A small coffee.
Oh yeah. Do you know what was going on with this?
What do you mean?
So so essentially, Roy's son came over. He's like, and everyone's like, "Whoa, okay, what?" Like all the so right after the Roy crash, the death in the car, they also
Right.
showed a ship exploding. That ship had money that Roy was transporting across the ocean.
They didn't mention that before though, right? Until just now.
No, they did. They did.
They did. Okay, then
Yeah.
I did. I definitely missed that.
So that was the ship had all the money that was exploded, and the son came back and he's like, I actually know where the money is, and that's where he's taking her to now. Here it is.
Oh, so he was prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn. So who's that woman? Like in relation to everything else.
She's just like one of the advisors of Roy back when he was alive.
Gotcha.
She was like part
Okay.
of his close team type of thing. I just put in like both headphones for the audio. Ooh, surround sound.
Oh, I have my good headphones on right now, so I'm experiencing this with some good bass.
Yep, yep. Oh, here we go.
Here she comes.
Hmm.
Right on cue of the word romance. Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they had to like choreograph her walk? Like almost like a catwalk kind of thing, you know?
Oh, for
For that?
sure. Especially because you had to track it too. You know.
Right. I'm sure depending on what kind of shoes she was wearing, because
Hmm. That would hurt.
oh yeah, for sure.
Especially because I have those kind of shoes. Top offers no protection.
Not even a little bit. Is that Lady Gaga in the background?
I don't know, but here you
Or
go,
Katy
Austin.
Perry? Ooh.
Told you, they're musicals. All the singers are though from different languages too. There's like four different like people from four different languages, coming together.
I mean, I see them like or hear them going. I don't know if it's just because some words are like the same words as English or
Uh
what,
huh.
but I hear English and then I hear like the different languages. So are they
Oh yeah.
changing what they're singing in?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
That is fucking
well,
impressive.
so like there's definitely English words in it, and then what like the singer will like sing the same song but in like three, four languages.
And then they would just mix it together like that.
Yeah, well, for this one, not all of them. Some of the songs are just one language.
That's still impressive though. Like the
Yeah.
fact that they're able to do that. Because I have to
Hmm.
imagine like keeping like a pace and a rhythm like to the
Yep.
song, like especially with like words that translate differently to like longer or shorter. It's probably
It's weird.
ridiculoly hard.
You know Akon, right?
Yeah.
He sang a Bollywood song.
Did he really?
Yep. There's a whole video for it, like of how him like learning the lyrics and like performing it.
Yeah, I would have to imagine it probably took more effort to learn that one song than probably any other song that he has
Yeah,
done.
right. There he is.
Oh damn. The first time we have
Oh yeah, there's the Viking dude.
this is an Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Actually, it was weird. This song, they actually changed the word because like she says Krakow, but I don't even know what that means. In the actual, if you like, listen to it on Spotify, she says
Uh-huh.
psycho.
Uh
I think
maybe
maybe it's
maybe
like
maybe Krakow is supposed to be like wacko almost, you know?
maybe I think maybe it's probably like censorship or something, like or not censorship, but like
Psycho
psycho
has
probably.
implications
Yeah,
of probably something worse than what they actually want to portray.
yeah.
So like something playful like wacko
Oh,
or
oh, here's
a
the interaction
cracko.
between them. Did you understand that one? It
No.
was in English.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the implication behind it.
Oh
Like
no, no, no.
I was like, yeah, I understood that. I didn't just develop this understanding of the language in 54
I
minutes.
hate the Krakow. Oh, wow, she's still in chat. Yeah, I hate the Krakow. Psycho sounds so much better. Yeah, yeah. I actually have a pretty killer remix of that song that I like a lot more than the actual song itself. Oh, you want to know a crazy? I forgot. I was gonna say it at the top. So this film, when I was talking about how it's a pan Indian language, actually, I'll say it after this important conversation. We just heard about that black. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, so as I was saying, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, I just muted myself first. I went to turn off my light, and I just wanted to make sure the audio was anyway. So said this was a pan Indian film, but the or like original, like the director, the like main actor Prabhas, like all of them are Telugu, so that's the language you're actually currently watching it in,
Okay.
and uh, that's my mother language as well. Like I don't need subtitles for this; I can watch it without
Right.
subtitles.
I
And
understand it.
fun fact, him, the Prabhas main actor, and I were born in the same city.
Oh, wow. Look
Yep,
at that. You're like brothers.
practically. I mean, you're saying how like one guy composed the score for this, but like, did you see? Did you see the score for Snyder Cut?
No.
It's 55 tracks, and the total soundtrack. I'm talking about just soundtrack is
Right.
3 hours and 57 minutes.
Whew.
Yeah,
I mean, they only end up using like 15 seconds or something like that of each track. So I'm sure
And you
each
want to
track
know what's even
probably
crazier? So like
what?
Junkie XL, who's the composer for Justice League, originally was supposed to compose it, and he started composing tracks for Justice League back when Zack Snyder worked on it. Then
Mhm.
when Zack Snyder left, Joss Whedon came on. Junkie XL was let go, and all the stuff he did was taken away. And Danny Elfman came in and like made a whole new score for it. So when Junkie XL came back, he's like, you know what, this movie deserves more. So he deleted all the soundtrack that he did before and just started
Deleted?
fresh. Yeah, he just like did started fresh, just completely new.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that's 4 hours of soundtrack just for this movie.
That he did over.
Yeah. Crazy.
I think it's because he probably understood the implication of like what this movie was, you
Yeah.
know? Or not what this movie was, what the Snyder Cut
Snyder
was.
Cut. Yeah. Leave it to us doing a
To
movie
still talk about
commentary and still talk about
Snyder
Snyder
Cut.
Cut. Oh,
Okay, I don't think she ducked it.
no, it's a bulletproof
uh,
glass.
I thought the window was open.
Did you see that video of the CEO of Mercedes getting shot at?
Like purposely getting shot at?
Yeah, so like essentially they built a new car where it's like it can literally survive a grenade right under it, and it can also it's bulletproof. And he's like, you know what? To prove it, he got in the driver's seat and he had people actually shoot like I think an AK at him.
I mean, let's be honest. In what fucking situation do I need that aside from being a fucking criminal?
Billy
You know, like
going through
or a
going through
superhero,
Philly.
I guess. Like that's cool and all, but like I just need to
I
like
think it was
not
you
have
know
my
what I think
transmission
it's
blow up
probably
if I
meant
hit
for
a
like those
pothole.
like Arabian princes that like like are super rich. Like, did you know that there's that Jeep Mercedes? You know what I'm talking about? There's like it's a
Yeah,
Mercedes that kind of looks like a Jeep.
right.
Um, that was originally made like Mercedes made that for war, and these like this like Saudi Arabian prince was like, I like this car, make it for like buyable, and Mercedes made it commercial. That's how that car came about.
The commercial was, "Hey, this guy bought this car,"
No, like the
essentially.
as a commercial, as in like a commercial version of the car. Like it was originally meant for
Oh, okay, okay, I see
military,
what
but
you're saying. Yeah, and then they made it available to everyone, so they
yeah,
made it
and they
commercially
made
available.
it,
I
they
gotcha.
redesigned it a little bit too. But yeah, oh,
Ooh, he looked like Wolverine.
I could see it. Oh, luggage to the face. Oh man, that stunt guy. That stunt guy really took it.
Uh-oh. But she doesn't currently have the black box though, right? She was going to get it.
No, she has it. That's where
Oh,
she
she
went.
has it.
She went. Yeah.
They just that like showed it, didn't show it. That, but she does have it.
Yeah. Now they're like, okay, we need to figure out where to hide it so that she can't just travel with it.
Right.
Goddamn sexist. Look at the roads in India. It's like I liken it to like New York, but in an entire country. Or yeah, no, an entire continent, subcontinent.
What do you mean?
Like the chaotic, like interweaving roads that New York has. Like if you look at New York on a map, it's just lines, just constant lines.
New York isn't just like blocks like that. Philly's the easiest because you have Front Street, you have Second
Yeah,
Street, Third
Philly's
Street,
pretty
Fourth
easy.
Street. Like it makes so much sense why the streets are the way they are.
Uh huh.
And other cities and states, I can understand that it's confusing as shit.
Yeah. I've never been able to get around New York, but that could also be because I've only been there like 3 times.
I mean, I've when I was there for my trip, I was able to navigate it pretty easy. But I've also lived in a city for most of my life.
That is true. I've never lived in a. Oh, here we go. I always wanted to go into one of these safes.
It feels like it would probably be really cool. Like you probably feel like a big time
Yeah, right.
but they probably cost ridiculous amounts of money for those kind of saves.
Oh, yeah, you son of a bitch, you better. Oh, why is that light blinking?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to go out. There you go. That's the yeah. There's the answer.
Hmm. So one thing, as you watch more Indian movies, if you decide to watch more Indian movies, like
Yeah.
Alexa's watch a lot of Indian movies, um, you'll start to pick up on like notes of like, oh, a song's coming, and Alexa's actually just recently gotten good at it.
Wow. Look at. Is that a real mountain in the
Yeah.
background or no? Oh shit.
So yeah, it's like a special skill that you'll develop. Just like you pick up on the language. Like, oh, like Alexa's now, she's like, oh, I think a song's coming, and usually songs come like they're right around the corner.
It looks fake. Like that's fucking beautiful. The scenery.
Yeah, right. He has a very simple style for the movie, but the stylist did a pretty good job. Like that's just a shirt with a. Oh, this is that one's a little more complicated.
No, it's a jacket with a shirt underneath, but it's just how many buttons does he need to be
Yeah,
unbuttoned from the top?
yeah. Oh, that's a nice that suit right there.
Oh yeah, it's clean.
She also has very nice dresses, but I'm not really good at.
Yeah, I don't have an eye for fashion like that.
That's a
There
good
you go. That's what I look like on a daily basis. It looks like me in pajamas.
some exotic locations. Do you think they made this like Europe? I feel like this
I
is like
don't know.
Switzerland.
I mean, it definitely has to be like, because like there's a castle in the background.
Yeah, that's like
Like,
I'm feeling Switzerland here.
yeah,
Wait, are you watching on
beautiful.
Prime?
Yeah,
Does it have the like if you roll over it, does it have those little like trivia thing on top?
it does. Yes.
What does it say? Does it say where it was filmed?
According to the producers of the film, uh, I'm going to butcher the name.
Uh-huh.
Sharad Ha Kapoor
Uh-huh.
had
That's
shot action sequences in the film with heavy weaponry.
what what a random fact.
The next one was the film was produced on a budget of 350. I don't know what this currency is, but
Rupees.
crore INR,
Crore rupees, yeah.
crore rupees. I don't know what that is. That a lot?
Not how much would you think that is?
350. I don't know what the. I would
No,
have to
that's what I'm
imagine
saying.
a per
Like how much? Okay, how much millions of dollars do you think this movie was made for?
like 10, 10 million, probably more.
This movie was. You think this movie was made for 10 million?
I don't know. I don't know what a typical budget is.
You want? All right, here. Like I'll give you a Fast and Furious. All right, I'll give you a Fast and Furious.
Okay.
I'll give you Fast and Furious 7.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Fast and Furious had. Oh my. Fast and Furious had a budget of 190 million.
Okay. So definitely up my budget
A
there.
little.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd probably say like 80
80.
because
Okay.
it definitely doesn't have the budget of a Fast and Furious movie.
No, 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 it does not.
You
Uh,
can tell by like small detail.
hmm It has a budget of 48 million.
Okay. So about to split the difference between my two guesses.
Yep. But I will say though, for $48 million, they do relatively a lot with
They
that
do a
money.
lot they don't do a lot of this, which is impressive.
Yeah.
Because I have to imagine this probably takes a lot of time.
This and some of like the sets, like that whole like the villain place and all the gangster stuff is probably like they built that for the movie. And this little hideout.
Right.
Oh wait, I think it's coming together. They're about to make a move on the. Oh, did you get the twist by the way? The little thing
What do you mean?
with the guy. So they're planning this heist, right? Or they're trying to figure out how to catch the bad guy, right?
But they both know that,
But
like,
did you see who was working with the other guy?
who?
Look,
Did I miss something?
yes, David.
David.
But he's one of the guys working with like on the cop team. He's the
Oh,
one that said the game has begun.
yes.
Yeah. See, there he is.
So that's how he's so confident because he's literally getting the information of everything they're planning
Yeah, I
on
feel like
doing
in our
before.
talkings we've missed past we walked past that
See,
little.
because I would see his face and like I'm pretty sure I remember when it would have been now, but
Mm,
they showed him and then like we were talking and then like I
hmm
was like, oh, it's just this guy. Like
uh-huh.
and just didn't piece it together. But now that makes 100% sense.
Oh,
Oh,
cop. Head cop is also. Oh, so you okay, so the cops are trying to get it and then the head cop's going to give it to the bad guy, that bad guy. You know what I mean?
why though? I don't get it. I don't get
He's
why.
probably going to get it paid.
Because ultimately, they're all going for that money. That's the common thread between everybody.
Well, so these guys are trying to get the black box. That's all their thing. And they don't know what it leads to. Well, like Saaho knows or the main character knows because it's like um at the bar scene where he's like, "I need the black
R
box, and I'll be
right,
a
he says, "I'll be a
billionaire."
fucking millionaire." Well, he doesn't say fucking, but he says billionaire.
And so the cops are trying to get it just to be, to do their job. And though, like, see here, they're trying to, and then they're gonna give it to the head cop, and the head cop is probably just gonna give it to the bad guy, like, because the head
So
cop's a corrupt,
so either way he gets it is basically what
essentially.
unless in a very this kind of movie type situation, he knows that and
Mm.
hides it.
All right, I'll focus up so that we can.
So it doesn't matter, like, this whole sequence doesn't matter, it's all like a
No,
facade.
because you don't know. This guy doesn't work for the bad guy.
But I thought you said the head cop does.
Yeah, the head cop does. But if the thief gets away with it, it's lost. You know what I mean? The thief wants it for himself. The cops are trying to
Oh,
stop the thief.
the head cop works with Roy's son. Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
no, 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 no. So the head cop is not. So it's this is not the head cop. David is not the head cop. I think that's where you're
I
confused.
know that. No, 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 I'm not confused about that.
Okay, the head cop is the guy that was on the phone and talking to the guy who wants the Roy's chair. At some point, you got lost there.
That psycho guy. We're not I shouldn't say psycho.
The guy who was
Actually,
choking
no,
his
it's psycho.
father.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But now, do you know what I mean? Being very, are you contemplating it?
Yeah, I'm making sure I got the whole picture
Oh,
here.
here we go.
So we basically have them,
Hmm.
we're just gonna call them the good guys.
Uh huh.
We have the thief,
Uh huh.
who has infiltrated the good guys through David.
Uh
We
huh.
have Roy's son.
Yeah.
We have
And then the guy trying to kill
and then
Roy's
we have
son.
the guy who's trying to take over Roy's position,
Oh,
and
oh,
that guy has the
right there.
police in his pocket.
The black box is missing. Because I don't know if you noticed, but David has taken all the stuff from the bank.
Yes, because they just said he got caught on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wasn't intentionally doing it.
Mm-mm. So you get it now?
So basically, they thought that the thief was him,
Yeah.
but obviously he's fucking not.
Hmm.
So now David's in a predicament because he thought he was helping the whole time, but he was actually the
No, so
exact opposite.
no, so David. So the main character that we've been following, he's the thief.
Uh, okay, okay. So it's actually flipped. What I
Yep.
think.
So
Damn. Okay,
yeah.
that's fucking crazy.
So if you notice, that car that the main character is driving right now is from the first robbery at the start of the movie.
So the role in the bar was actually
It's
flipped.
flipped. He lied. Yep.
Damn. Ooh, that's fucking clever. I like that. I guess that's the problem with being an undercover cop, though.
Yeah. So like David was like working with the cop, like the real undercover
he
cop.
he was actually doing the right thing. Everyone else was the opposite.
No. So no. So wait, what? No. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet, Alexa. Um, Alexa's in chat, by the way. No. So essentially, what happens? So David is actually one of the bad guys. He's working with this main character to try to cheat the cops and get away with all the money.
Okay,
So that's why the main character is right now trying to save David.
but that's actually what's his name?
And
It's
then
something with an A.
Ashok. And then so like
Ash-
the person we thought was Ashok is actually the
It's actually the thief.
yeah, and the
Gotcha.
person we thought was the thief was Ashok.
Okay, that's just
Mm,
ridiculous.
mm, that
That's
shot's
just
always the worst
that's
shot, dude. Every time I
ridiculous.
see this movie, I'm like, why did they include that shot in there?
He just casually took a car and grind it up a back of a truck and caught the black box.
Yep. Extreme sports.
But this undercover cop is supposed to be like the best, right? And he
Yeah.
just got tricked out by that. A little fake out to the
Oh, fake
left.
out. Yeah.
Damn, so what's gonna happen for the next hour and 20 minutes of this movie? Since the twist has already been
Yeah. They don't know though. So
right, they don't know, so they still think he's the thief.
mm-hmm.
Damn. Damn. So the only people who know were clearly him and David.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, I
Oh,
understand
here we
now.
go. A little flash.
I'm back.
There you go. There's a little flashback. That's the robbery at the start. See, that's his car.
Uh,
Kind of just told her right there. That's why I was like, when he said that line, I was like, quiet. There you
we
go.
just now an
That's the
hour and
title card.
22 minutes.
So,
This
so
now
that's
it's showtime. The rest was just, filler. Make sure you get up and get your snacks during that part.
yeah. So that's something some Indian films do, where like I told you before, in Indian films have intermissions. So that
So
was
that's where they would do the
yeah,
intermission.
and sometimes they put the title reveal will be at the intermission. So that was what
Well,
that
I mean
was.
that could have been a whole movie right there. Like they could have
Exactly
cut it
right.
there. I'd be like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Saaho 1, and then this would be Saaho 2. to young Roy, teaching son values.
Don't be a little bitch,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, pretty much.
It's funny because the whole movie, I'm like, they kind of do look alike.
It honestly that part from I always love that scene where he's like starts like he's like, all right, time for plan B or whatever, and he starts lighting the place on fire and like starts walking, and I was like, oh damn. The first I remember the first time I watched this, it was in theaters. Everyone's like, holy shit. Like everyone's just like, what the hell? Yeah, so David was in on the act the whole time. Oh, and you wanted the crazy thing. You know how he gets the coffee for Ashok? He ordered it for
Uh,
himself, but had to leave early. You know what I mean?
right,
And then, but then like they make it look like he was a challenge, and he ordered it to like taunt him.
right. To get everyone else riled up
Yeah, but he
because
just ordered the coffee for himself, but then he had to he was told to leave by David, so he just left. He did use his. He did. Yeah, damn.
that's a real dick thing to say. I'm convinced this dude would be a pretty good Wolverine.
Think so?
I think so. Just look at him. Like he has a good build for it. He has nice hair.
Mm-hmm.
He can be brooding.
So this is
I
actually
think he.
not his biggest film. He actually stars in two of the biggest films in India, like in Indian history, and they're like they're Bahubali 1 and 2, and like they are super like they're like Lord of the Rings type of movies.
I love how he's just like casually like
Yeah.
flying. You know.
Ooh, Proboscis Wolverine, I could see that. Ah,
I think it could work.
that'd be interesting. I'm interested to see some more diversity in you know the
And
Marvel or the just any the big cinematic universes.
seems pretty unnecessary that he had to do the whole jump sequence and follow the bag. He could
Mm-hmm.
just put it on and then
Yeah.
jumped off.
Oh, another song.
Now he's got the money. So, you
Yeah,
know,
you gotta splurge. Gotta live life on the edge, Austin. Is what Alexa
literally,
said.
literally. It seems
On
like
the
his house
literal
is
edge.
also built on the edge.
Yep, yep.
Ah, yes. Let's buy horses to walk along my motorcycle.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was weird because like it's this this song's in surround sound and I only have one ear in right now. And I was like, wait, why did it just cut out? I was like, no, it just you know, moved it to a different ear. So this the guy who's singing this song is actually like he's a rapper in Hindi. They're just kind of just the songs that he makes, but I don't listen to much.
I mean, it's a good beat to it, like, like the
I mean, he mainly makes Hindi songs, and I don't listen to Hindi songs because I don't understand what the hell he's saying.
right.
I understand a little bit because like I've, from, I was taught in pretty much like the elementary school or whatever. A lot of English in the song.
It's mostly been
Yeah,
English.
yeah. That girl that's dancing with him, I think
Mhm.
she was like Miss Sri Lanka or something.
I could see it. I could see her being
One of those.
like one of those, pageant women.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure she was paid a lot of money for this song. Casual.
He's not even the one in the tank. I'd love to be the one in the tank running over cars.
Got to smoke some cigars. Okay, so what's going on here? They're, so Devraj, or Dev, I'll call him Dev. He's that guy. He's trying to take over the chair from Roy's son.
Mhm.
So they're trying to like sway as many board members as possible so that he can kind of like plan a
A
coup.
hostile takeover.
Yeah, essentially that's what they're trying to. That's
Right.
what this is.
And if I'm assuming if they're saying no, then they'll be dealt with.
Yeah.
Is what is what we're getting here.
I don't know if you remember in the intro. Yeah, that this whole sequence that they showed, the city of burning.
Mhm.
That was what this is. I feel like doing that in the city is just.
Illegal? Yeah. Very much so.
Whoa! I'm playing Doom. Some dude's just having breakfast. Just a fucking straight bullet sh- shoots through his window. But he lives on the 50th floor of a. How is this possible? Oh, the black box has a tracker.
But he said only for the next 48 hours. So what kind
Yeah,
of tracking device only lasts for 48 hours?
the cool kind. It's always weird how like the translation will change like the weird, like the slightest. Like he just said like surrounded by babes, and it in like that's his line, and then they translate it to surrounded by girls. Like he just said babes. You know, ass hotel, dude.
Yeah. I think that's an understatement.
Uh, One day, Austin, we're gonna have you try biryani for the first time.
What is that exactly?
It's like a very famous rice dish. It's like where instead of like, because normally how you eat Indian food is like you take rice, like white rice, and you take curry and you mix it together and eat. But like
Right. I'm sure
biryani is
the
like,
rice is supposed to soak up some of the spice and stuff.
yeah, and like, but biryani is like essentially they're made together. So like
Mhm.
it's like the rice is brown, like it's all fully absorbed and a little bit different.
Oh.
That Terminator 2 in the background. Oh, you back?
Oh yeah, I'm back. I ordered food a while ago and it just got here.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I figured that it was actually like ended up being perfect because it was just going to be an action sequence, so
Yeah.
there wouldn't be much story I would miss.
See, they label this as jazz music. I don't think this is jazz.
This is absolutely not jazz music. It has no
But like,
components of a jazz
but
song
every time that like it comes up on
aside
like
from a
this,
backbeat. That's the only
yeah,
consistent.
the subtitle says like jazz music continues. So no, not jazz though. I recognize all their weapons from Call of Duty. There's the P90. There's the Uzi.
There you go.
Stuntman really sold that.
Wait, what just fell in the fire?
Her book that she has of
Oh,
her.
the book that he was making fun of earlier.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Oh, so the other guy showed up too.
Ah, so that's what I missed. Is that we're now having um 3 of the 4 parties.
Yep. I guess if you can count her, all four of them. Cops are, she's a cop, so
That's the most casual I've ever seen someone just in a room that's getting obliterated.
see, jazz music, not jazz.
Oh yeah, definitely does say jazz.
This is music that they put over chocolate. You know what I mean?
Like the chocolate commercials.
Yeah, it's like they have the
Like
music and it's like
now try caramel
Lindor.
M&Ms.
Yeah, like Lindor truffles. Give her the perfect Valentine's Day.
They're doing a lot of standing around for people that are getting shot up by a lot of people.
Oh, they cut around it. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting.
So
Yeah,
this is
these
the
are
first
the.
time that we have Roy's son, Roy's son's group,
Hmm.
as well as the people that are trying to usurp him.
Yes. Uh huh.
So
But
that's also going to eventually cause conflict, I'm assuming, because it's the first time he's known that, right?
well, yeah, yeah. But like, so right now, but
Right
Roy's
now, it looks
group.
like they're all looking to get working together. Is that
No,
how
but
that's working
no.
right now?
So like Roy's group was late. Like when they kicked in the door and that room was empty, that was Roy's group. So this is the
Gotcha.
usurpers.
Gotcha. Okay, I
So they
understand now.
got to Saaho first. I shouldn't give vague metaphors. Oh yeah, they're just Europe for sure. Oh, how the turntables.
Yeah, so now she's just cool with the whole thing.
Uh, Reading what he said from The Office.
I'm feeling another double cross for sure
From who?
from her, obviously. Boom.
That was a pretty quick turnaround on that prediction.
Yeah, there's no way. She seemed to buy the book, you know.
Uh huh.
I mean, there's still a chance
Maserati.
for another cross to where she lures that guy in
Ah.
and then shoots him because she realizes that she loves Saho.
All right. Where do you rank Maseratis on your like vehicle list?
I mean, Maserati is like I probably like I don't know the list off the top of my head of like what I would rank
Well, I'm
what.
saying like obviously like Mercedes is right, like, or it's like
I would
Lamborghini,
say it's
Porsche.
probably like top 5.
Hmm. I know a girl in my high school who got a Maserati for her 18 or 16 sweet 16.
Yeah, it must be fucking nice.
right?
I got like gift cards.
It's 100% those people that like crash it immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
like like 80% of girls who get a car for their Sweet 16 crash it. I'm willing to bet that. Like, oh, by the way, I don't know if you picked it up. Uh, he's um actually, did they reveal it? He's taking her to places that were in her book, in her drawing book, like the thing that she drew. He made fun of.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
I'm not a big fan of the songs in this movie. I feel like the
Oh yeah?
songs, yeah, like I mean, like obviously, like I listen to a lot of movies, like or I watch a lot of Indian movies, so like if a song hits, like I'm like, oh, I have it on my playlist. And mainly like right before a movie comes out, if I like the song, like the songs for it, I'll listen to the songs a lot right before the movie comes out to like hype me up. But this song, none of the songs in this movie kind of grab me.
Why is that?
I feel like they're a little, oh, Austin, ooh, that
Dude,
they're
quick turnaround on all
yeah,
these.
on all your they're this is this wish fulfillment is what it is. Um, I don't know. I feel like I mean I can't give you a good example because I feel like you haven't seen like obviously these are your first films. You haven't seen like the regular what kind of music is in these kind of movies. You know, honestly, I feel like this movie could have just gone without songs, but that's a whole another conversation. Usually, most commercial movies, like commercial as in like movies that are made for blockbusters type of thing, like they
Right.
pretty much they always have songs. For that fit, I could never rock that fit.
I don't think I could either.
Apparently, this is a real place, but I don't. Apparently, like in Australia or something,
Is it actually pink?
something like that. I don't know the exact details. Maybe maybe your trivia will tell you. Yeah, I think it's like something with like it's like very close to that is like what they have in Australia. Oh, this song I just hate because the lyrics are so stupid. What the hell is he saying?
Asking her to tell her.
It's
Or
so
tell
stupid.
him.
The lyrics is some of the lyrics that they're like, man, this you know what English lyrics would sound great, but like I guess somewhere like probably the person who wrote it. Are you still police? Um, like probably wrote it in whatever language they wrote it in, and then they go to Google Translate, and like
Right.
it's like, oh man, this sounds great. They don't know what the hell it means. That being said, there's some movies that have really bad dialogue, or really like the lyrics don't make sense, but they sound great. So back to plot. Yeah, what a nice house. Kind of looks like a freaking Bruce Wayne's house in Justice League.
Not to go back to that yet
Anyway,
again.
so let's begin our conversation. You thought this was we just lulled you into an hour and 50-minute sense of security. Now this is just a review for Snyder Cut again.
Yeah, this is 2021. We don't do Rick rolls anymore. We do Snyder rolls.
Snyder rolls.
Well, actually, no, Snyder cuts.
There it is. That's cute. Still kept the burned book.
I mean, you were pretty impressed with it the whole time it was happening, it seemed like.
True. He's falling for him, and then she's like, "Oh no, I can't fall." Conflicted. She doesn't know if he wants to be a cop or not a cop. Brooke is, I believe, what it's called.
I'm sure this won't come up again.
That's the end of that.
That is pretty nice right there.
Yeah. Kiss, 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 kiss.
You're
Also-
under arrest.
Also, kissing is not a very frequent thing in Indian movies. I told you. What did I tell you?
The absolute fuck?
What did I tell you? Not very.
What kind of gun made her do that?
They're special. They're made in India. Can't get them here. But yeah, for a long time, like what they would do is like they'd like pretty much like
That was the most unnecessary move ever.
oh yeah. There's a thing where if you like hold like your hands with someone, like and like like the arm grab that like Arnold does in Predator, where it's like they flex their muscles, that shot, the famous shot.
Right.
If you kind of do that with someone, and while you're doing it, you suck your thumb, like you put your thumb in your mouth, and they put their thumb in their mouth. It looks like you're making out, like it looks like you're kissing. So that they do something like similar like that, and just kind of like cut it so like it looks like they're kissing. For a long time, that was what they did because the censors wouldn't let them actually show kissing. Nowadays, it's a little bit better. And with Netflix, there's full on nudity, I think, nowadays because Netflix is like, hey, do whatever you want. Hmm.
I don't get why they wouldn't murder him right there.
Well, he's got it. They're gonna have him work for him. Work for them. What am I saying? What's that torch that the guy has in his room? What is that? Is that a telescope? Like, or a light?
Bat signal.
The bat.
That's the real twist. He's actually Jim Gordon.
Crazy they got Justice League 2 made so fast. Okay, so they're gonna have him rob the people to get the black box, or no, to get the money.
I thought he had the money.
He had the black box, but the black box opens the opens the safe.
So he never knew that. He never knew that the black box.
No, he does, but they're gonna have him. Not only they're gonna, instead of just taking the black box from him, they're gonna have him steal the money too.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just sneeze.
I I swallowed food and then had like a hiccup.
Oh,
So that's what that was.
you're dying, dude. Sound like you're getting choked. Oh, ow, Jesus! Punch my mic. You know that those are real? Those jetpack things. Apparently, they're like in Dubai.
There's like that you like occasionally see like on like movies and stuff.
Like those, like the jetpack police. Like that was like Dubai has like cops that can like, or like they're prototyping something. They have like jetpacks.
I
Dubai is
feel like
very
that's almost
eccentric.
unnecessary.
Dubai is
Yeah.
very eccentric. I mean, do you know what their cops drive?
What do they drive, like Teslas?
They drive Lambos
Holy shit.
because they need to keep up with like the people
The
that.
fastest.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
yeah. And then they're using her as like a, like sure, like job security. Gonna do it.
So she's not dead. She looked very dead last time I saw her.
Good, she did.
There you go, superhero stance.
Fun fact: this is actually a Wolverine movie.
I
You were
think it
right
would.
all along.
I think it would play pretty well, actually. Give him claws, dude. See how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, got socked.
Oh, he's not playing no fucking games anymore. Oh yeah. Is that Jaeger bomb he's doing?
Hmm.
I don't know what the fuck that kind of drink is, but oh, it's a floor drink. It's actually cleaner. It's industrial cleaner.
Yeah. Made it special.
I didn't even pay attention to the dialogue because I was so confused at what the fuck was happening with that.
So he's saying that he has his wife and child. Like
Okay.
he found the
Okay.
picture and he found the woman and girl and he now has them and he's like saying, "Hey, don't like
Okay.
you work with
I
us."
I I interpreted that, so that's pretty good. I didn't miss anything. Is Saaho going to team up with the police to take these people down?
And we just entered the climax, but it's still 50 minutes left. It's a
I know.
50-minute climax. Every man's dream.
Or Nightmare.
Or a nightmare, yeah, depending on how you. Oh yeah, he's bugged too.
Oh shit.
What was that translation?
Yeah. It
Shit,
says damn,
damn.
but she clearly said shit. In all fairness, I don't think the cops would kill his wife and daughter though.
Mm,
So I don't think that kind of threat plays well for them.
maybe he's off the book, you know.
He's undercover.
Oh, Roy's son is calling him.
Damn. That's fucking slick.
Got two twists and just one.
Damn.
Oh, you may have missed a detail from earlier, but I'll wait. His voice is great, very bassy. Oh, dude, I love this song. I think Austin's probably eating.
All right, I'm back.
How much did you miss?
Uh this that he offered him a better deal. So he's working with him now.
So, did you see her? Did the girl get saved?
Yes, I did.
So you may have missed it at the start. So what he's doing now? He's stealing from him for the dev,
Okay.
and the monies that he's stealing is the money that he stole from Roy at the start of the movie.
Uh
So when he killed Roy, he also stole all his money, like all the gold that he owned, and now he's taking that back. He's like stealing it. That's what this
but
is.
By just letting the safe fall.
Yep. It's two safes, one in each. Wait, is that the Wonder Woman music? That kind of
I would
sounded like the one dun 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 dun
I would
dun
have to
dun
hear it
dun
again.
dun 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 dun. Like very, it's playing in the background. But then when he started playing the drums, I was like, wait a minute, that sounds like wait, that sounds familiar.
It was actually them recording it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Ow, Jesus! Punched my mic off.
Oh, you really think you got him? You really think so? Turns out he's actually got you the whole time. Quite a diversion. Quite
hmm
blowing up an entire building.
Well, it's not like that's like that building was already meant to be demolished.
Gotcha.
That's why
So
in the
they just
montage,
planned it around it.
yeah, that's why in the montage you picked up a piece of paper that said danger construction or whatever.
Gotcha.
That's a pretty sick jacket though.
It is a pretty sick jacket.
So they shot this in Dubai, and I'm pretty sure this was like one of the biggest reasons why this movie had such a big budget.
Oh, what? Just like
All
being
the
like
cars
renting
and like
stuff.
yeah, like all the action, like different actors driving and stuntmen and everything like that. It's not just renting cars; it's just blowing that shit up.
Nah, I think that falls under the insurance you get.
Oh yeah,
I swear to you, before it blew up, I filled the gas tank.
I was just gonna give it back. I can assure you, I did not eat in that car before it blew up.
Actually, if I remember correctly, there was some trash in the
And I
back seat.
and I took it out for you.
I actually feel like I'm owed somewhat of a refund. All
I
right, this is some Fast and Furious shit right here.
I told you.
Dude, I think this is the MCU. It's the fucking Falcon right here.
This is a new episode.
Yeah. Everyone, thank you for coming and watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Imagine being such a big criminal that
They
you have
they
jet.
don't look like that in real life though, right?
Um, I have no idea. I'll look it up.
Because if
Yeah.
they do, that's fucking badass. Hmm.
Oh, nope, they do. 100%. That's what they look like. It
Wow,
looks a little
that's
bit. It looks a
fucking
little bulkier,
wild.
but yeah, that's 100% what they look like.
That's fucking cool as shit. Alright, you're cheering. Joke's on you, because he wanted to do that the whole time.
Was that what that one shot? Did you see that?
What?
That's smaller than the rest. I don't know, man. I feel like it was like shorter shot. I don't know. That was weird. Damn, what like that? Those
I
cars
don't
were
think
just
there would be,
chilling
like,
there.
immediate explosion. I could be wrong, but
Those cars were just chilling there, dude. That truck went out of its way. Fuck those cars.
well, no, he rammed them, and then it forced the
Yeah, I know. I'm
trailer.
saying, but like as like when you're writing it, like you're writing the script, and then the truck swerves and just blows up four more cars. The producers are like, "Yeah, you know what? That makes sense.
Fuck,
Four
if
more
if we
cars."
don't use all of this budget, we might not have enough, like, for the next one. They might not give us the same amount, so be sure to use all of it.
Mind you, this was only $48 million, so comparatively, nothing.
So did they figure out now, or did she at least know that the cops are in on it somewhat too?
Yeah, I think she's putting it together.
And that's why she requested to go, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's, I guess to help him.
Right.
So now they have all of Dev's money, so they're just trying to get it out. Like, yeah, there he is, right on cue. Um, and now they're trying to get it to Roy's son in time. Oh shit! Sheer destruction. Oh yeah, when you were gone, you missed a pretty good song. That was probably the only good song in the movie. It was like
Damn.
a stinger, like a minute long.
I think I came in on the tail end of it, like, because I saw them still singing.
Mm. Oh, that they'll give a little. That's the little sting of that song.
She's gonna sacrifice herself.
Oh, is that?
She's gonna crash the whole fucking helicopter. Or that. Or
Or
she's just
that?
gonna, "Oh, oh, I wasn't wrong so
You
far.
weren't not wrong.
Uh-uh."
You know when the
Why
guys.
would they let her go with him? I feel like that's an awful idea, like, in terms of, like, did they not know that she was spending all that time with him?
I don't know. I don't think they did. The head officer did, but he's also corrupt. So you know. But I don't think they knew, like, because this is like a different country. This is a different place. Oh damn, that's actually pretty. There he is. Oh, never
Alright, one
mind.
down. One down.
Now you get the the rough CGI.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's hard to do that in real life, so you don't have to CGI it.
I mean, some of the shots actually look fine. It's just like some of the weird, like,
Ooh,
yeah, that was pretty clean. Yeah, I think this is practical. But there we go. Oh, I okay. I understand now.
hey, Stash 73, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the content.
Glad you're enjoying my first time ever watching an Indian movie.
Very important. It's a very big day. There it is. That song.
Uh,
Bang bang.
Tell me that's not like a Wolverine pose though. Like
Yeah.
his muscles are like almost bulging to the fact that like he can't like put his arms all the way down to the side, you know? Ah, damn, out of gas.
I
Up,
think you know what it was. This is why they put that stupid parachuting sequence in the start of the intermission.
just to show that he's not scared of just free
Yeah.
falling.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
like he knows
still,
he's gonna die though, right?
yeah, it's still ridiculous, but like I appreciate the fact they're like, you know what, we need to explain this.
Oh, or just a perfect like big body of water that they can fall into with no coincidences, just so happens to be
Uh
right
huh.
below them.
Casual.
No shot it's gonna be in there. I'm just throwing it out there right now. Right? There's no way that they just busted it open and everything that he stole's in there.
Getting good at this.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
How many times they how many times have they fooled you so far?
You've only fooled me the once. I caught on to that shit.
The evil cop will do.
Not.
That's their little jingle for the theme song or
That
whatever.
little that could be
Down,
like
down,
that could be
down.
like a horror, like
Oh, for
Annabelle
sure.
kinda.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there you
Day's
go.
the cop with the
The
police.
the head cop, yeah.
Yeah. Viking.
It's
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
to believe there's still about 20 minutes left of
Yeah,
this
right?
movie.
There's two Hollywood movies.
That's like the 4th time they did it where they very clearly say shit
Yep.
and they just put damn.
Oh, this is the backstory.
The backstory of the people burning.
Yeah.
This dude just rolling a blunt. That's a gangster ass thing to do.
Oh,
Hmm.
nice rack focus.
Those those chains and everything that he has on. It doesn't seem very restricting. I mean,
You can get those in Forever 21.
just flipping them off casually. Was that intentional? Was he trying to flip
Yeah.
them off?
He
Okay.
was.
I was like, I couldn't honestly be sure. It's
Yeah,
too
no.
casual.
He was saying F you. But yeah, obviously they can't say it, so they.
Yeah,
What a
look at
cut.
all of that room he has to maneuver his arms and legs.
Yeah.
Very impractical for what they're actually trying to do, which is just,
Not
you
having
know,
not having do
not
that.
have him do that. Yeah. Because it seems like he could just easily use his arms and legs and now has the assistance of also the chains to help him
Yeah.
choke people out. I'm sure that's going to be something that I see in the next coming minutes.
Mm-hmm. There's a Viking.
See? Oh, he actually used that. There you go. See? Might as well wrote this shit.
It's a god of war.
Oh, take his claws, dude. See, I'm telling you, it's subliminal.
They're
It's subliminal.
planning the idea.
They're planning it.
Inception. That's oh, in the bar song.
Uh-huh. You just throw cocaine on her? What was that?
It's like hookah stuff that we put in hookah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Now he just casually rips the chain with no problem.
Yeah, it's for aesthetic. They didn't think those trains changed through. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn. I knew she was doing something.
Yeah,
I fucking knew that shit. Because she was too quiet. It's always the quiet ones.
true.
And plus, how she was very insistent of getting the black box herself.
Yep,
That
that
was
is
that was
true.
the first red flag. Ah, damn. Should have if he doesn't use those claws, buddy, on this, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
I actually don't know if he does.
It's a very pleasing noise.
The coin.
Yeah. Look at that size difference.
Yeah, right. A little bit of that Henry Cavill action.
This is Bane versus Batman for sure.
I can see it.
Instead of the darkness, it's the sand.
It's the same.
Okay, now. Okay, I get it.
Oh yeah,
Boy, he's
I
not he's
told you.
not he's not punching to and lifting up a car.
I told you, man. They don't like gravity. That's not a thing.
That's what I'm saying. He has to be fucking Wolverine, dude. I'm convinced.
Nah, that means every like
Okay. Quickly just makes a shank.
what you do.
He's like, I got a big fucking hammer. I'm not scared of your glass. Ah, damn. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool shot.
She got the black box.
And then
In
it
real life,
turns
she's a
out
journalist.
the money was gone the whole time.
Hell yeah.
that was that was so bad.
That's how you stage it right there.
That,
The man
that
stayed
was
alive.
so
Man
that
stayed
was
alive for
so
that line.
bad.
One thing you'll notice that is like foreign act like non-Indian actors in Indian films are they pick just the worst actors. The
It's
worst
not his
deliverance of
blood,
lines.
it's ours, and it just collapses.
Collapses.
Like he wasn't even struggling to get the words out, but yet he was that
And
close to death.
then his eyes roll.
Ah, you forgot about King Oh, never mind. What the fuck actually is this place that they're at right now?
It's like a it's essentially an old village that they burnt down.
But
That's where the
why did it turn into Mad Max?
What's in the desert? It's like so. This is based off of Dubai. Dubai is just surrounded by desert. Like YG City is like based off of Dubai in UAE.
But then, but like I'm saying is like, why are they so primitive? You know, like why don't they have guns?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think that like I don't know. Probably like low income. With I don't
Yeah, they spent all the money blowing the cars up.
know. They couldn't get the
Couldn't
weapons.
they couldn't afford a couple more weapons. Oh, that doesn't that made my hand hurt.
Oh, here we go.
Chump change. Calling it. It's not going to be there. They're being too casual about the whole thing, and Saaho's about to say, "I had the money the whole time."
What do you think? Are there odds this movie can still get you?
This?
Like any plot twist? Do you think that there's still a plot twist that can get you?
Yeah, probably. Because it's predictable. It is predictable right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! Look at that magic. Oh, it's like a memorial for him.
Yeah. Bhagavad Gita.
Are they brothers? They definitely have to be related or something. What did that say? Do you know?
He's gonna read it, I think.
Oh, okay. He's the one that murdered them in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Definitely didn't think about that.
That's why he knew exactly what happened.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yep. This is old language.
So he was actually his son the whole time.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. They got me.
That
Ooh, look
turnaround.
at that dumbass.
Yeah. Look at this fool.
So who is this guy then? Is this just an
Uh,
actor? Or
no,
are they
they
gonna
they
answer that?
yeah, I think they say it.
Okay. Why didn't the other group of these kind of fighters know this though?
I think they were uh like I don't think they're the same group. I think they just like those guys were just like hire guns for hire. These were like
Gotcha.
the people like that live here or whatever it is from the flashback or not the flashback, the thing that they did right after the interview. A lot to take in at the end here because everyone's quiet.
Oh yeah, huh, I'm really taking this in. This is
Didn't you notice that the lighter that dropped? It's the second half of the one that the police chief was talking about earlier.
right.
Because he's like, I have this half, but I lost the other half. He dropped it at the murder site.
And that's how he knew that he did it?
Yep.
Ah, clever.
So there, see the son, the fake son.
Was he just in the room? I
Yeah,
didn't see.
yeah.
I was too distracted by the dude with the big white beard.
So he's that guy's son.
Okay, so they had the relation of, like, they know who everyone is.
Uh huh.
Gotcha.
Because the big white beard guy is like the right hand man of Roy,
Right.
and see he's that there he is. He's his son.
And that's why he still had the loyalty and stuff to Roy,
Hmm.
and why he was probably willing to do that
And
for
why he wouldn't sit on the
for
chair.
Saaho.
So he says like he's like I'm not gonna sit on this chair until the job is
Right,
done.
until about yep.
And if you were paid attention, like the second viewing, a lot of it makes sense. But like when in the parking lot when they get jumped and the white beard guy comes up to him, he says like think like Roy's son. He's actually just
Ah,
telling his son to be
to
like
think
think
like
like
Saaho.
yeah. But in the
Ah,
moment, in like first time, you're just like, oh, he's just saying like,
right, like, think like your dad would,
yeah.
like, be your dad's son, yeah.
Imagine how expensive those are.
Oh yeah. Oh man, oh, look at that. Look at that look.
Yeah, right.
That's also a pretty fucking cool idea. The zip tie.
Yeah, you can't get out
Right. It's such a simple thing.
and get her inhaler.
Uh, and that's probably oxygen. Like it's probably sealed to where
Yeah.
there's no
Hmm.
oxygen. Diabolical.
And off all the loose ends.
I mean, at least they wrapped it up though.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's a pretty clean suit.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably a suit I probably can't rock, but
Nah, I probably couldn't either.
color coordination on point. That's how the boot people clap, apparently. Look at that dude in see the morbidly obese man?
Yeah, I can't get over that very stereotypical like Italian mobster.
A few months later. Damn. How the gangsters are doing
The good
the
stuff.
good things.
How is she still a cop?
Is she? I don't think she is.
I don't know. Like she seems like she's like still dressed up and like
Nah, she has a dress on. A flowered dress with her hair done. Austin, look away.
damn. My innocent eyes.
Yeah, right. The hell is this? The random stock footage that you inserted right there. Saaho 2.
Well done. Well
There
done.
it is, your first Indian movie.
I enjoyed the shit out of that.
That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah. I've like I don't have anything bad I could say about it.
I mean, I think it's like one of those things where like, it's definitely it has like its flaws in terms of like it's
Right.
certain
Like
it's like there's like ridiculous things in it, like
yeah, I
the
mean I've
freaking
touched on
car.
the ridiculous thing, but
Yeah,
you put them aside, like Like the fact that there's a gun that makes someone go 10 feet in the fucking
Yeah.
air, and
Yeah.
like the fact that he punches so hard that a truck like comes out of the sand
Yeah.
without hurting himself. Like small stuff like that. But you look past that stuff because understand it is a movie. Um, Fucking, it has a 2.5 stars on Amazon Prime. I don't know what the fuck world that's in. This is a very enjoyable movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those like I remember watching like first of all, this movie is like it's like it's a good adaptation of like a Hollywood type of thing where like they've taken like the elements that make like a typical like Fast and Furious type of movie and made them like Indianized them, if that's a word. Like, like it still has the music that they do. It still has like so one term I was gonna explain, but then we were kind of I feel like every time I try to explain stuff, just plot just showed up. Um, so like how like this in in America they call them blockbusters. In India
Right.
they're called mass movies. So they're spelled the same way as mass. It's pronounced
Mhm.
Moss, and
Right.
those are like movies that are like you just go to the movies, popcorn, like the Transformer movies, Fast and Furious, those kind of things.
Right.
And so it has a lot of like, there's like certain elements. If you watch them, like more of those, like you have like you pick up on like the certain elements. Wow, look at all these VFX studios that worked on this movie.
Oh, I paused it to look at the reviews.
Oh, oh yeah, the reviews are not great for this movie.
I don't get it though. Like the review, like the first review, because 47% of people on Amazon Prime gave it a one
One
star.
star, isn't it
There,
crazy?
there is no world where I'm rating this a 1 star. Like
Yeah,
even if
exactly.
even if I was like, it has its flaws, like the story was still good. And like someone like the first comment says like there's some bad movies somewheres, then there's some stupid logic less movies.
This,
Saaho.
see, that's the thing. I feel like
But
if
like
you,
where is what do you mean logicless? It made perfect sense the whole movie.
yeah,
And
there's
then
like
like the
there's a
next
lot of
comment it says
things.
that they said that they did a good job not putting it in chronological order. In what fucking order did you watch it?
Yeah, right.
'Cause it made pretty
It's
pretty
pretty.
much sense.
It's
Like they
pretty. Yeah,
basically woke up, fucking did some shit, went to sleep, and woke up and did it again. Like in what world is that not chronological? It seems
yeah. Like
pretty standard. This is Ocean 11. Very standard, like, they do the crime, everything happens in front of your face, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, though, let's go back to that and show you what you didn't see."
yep.
Like, it's very standard in in these kind of
Yeah, that's
movies.
just
I
how
don't know
these
what
kind of
the fuck
movies
you're
work.
complaining about.
And it like for me, it's like I remember watching this movie and I was like, oh man, this movie's that was like so hype because like especially remember like the intermission where like there's like oh he's the fake cop and like that was like oh man that was sick and I went home and I was like oh man let me see what everyone did because it was the opening day is when I watched it and everyone's like
Right.
just shit on this movie. I was like
I
did we
don't get
watch
it.
the same movie?
I'm seriously I'm reading this and I'm like, I don't understand it. Like,
Yeah, it like I mean like on IMDb it has a 5.2
there's
out
no
of 10
way. Like,
and I was
there's
like
just
there's no
no fucking way. Like,
yeah
and
exactly
this is from someone that, like, didn't understand the movie until, like, a good, like,
a
hour
good
and a
chunk
half
of the
in.
movie yeah
Like I was very confused by, like, the characters because, like, I didn't really know their names, I figured them out by the end that, like, yeah, like, Saaho,
hmm
Dev, I don't know the woman's name, but, like, I picked up on her face, so that way I was able to, like,
yeah
identify, um, but, like, I don't get it, like, I was able to put it together and was like, "Wow, this is fucking good."
hmm
But, like,
yeah
these
it's like
people
and
probably understood it from the beginning are still bitching about it,
wow,
I don't
the
understand
top
it.
review. I'm scrolling through because I'm trying to find. Oh, I found the box office. So this movie had, as you said, an estimated budget of three. Wow. Okay. In Indian
The
rupees, it's 3 billion rupees. 3.5 billion rupees is what it translates to apparently, and it's gross worldwide. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Let me actually look it up on Google because apparently IMDb just sucks. But
this review, "Please
uh
don't waste money, resources, and time doing such movies. Couldn't watch it for more than 40 minutes. Donate money to the needy, please."
nice,
Like,
nice.
you didn't even get to the first, like, big reveal.
Nope. Nope.
Literally, like, if you would've stuck it out for another 30 minutes or so, you would've gotten the title card,
Yeah,
and
right. You probably didn't
and then
even. Yeah.
you would've been like, "Wow, I'm invested." Like, because at that point, you're like, "Oh, shit," like, that's pretty diabolical of him. Like
Hmm.
he like did this whole plan, and like we were just like under the understanding of like they're chasing this bad guy, and it turns out he was the bad guy the whole time. Then I don't get these fucking people, man. This is frustrating to
So
read these comments actually.
So yeah, no, I 100% had the same feeling. And so this movie had a budget, as you said at the start, 350 crores, which is essentially like billions. So it's 3.5 billion is what that is. And the movie made back 433 crores, which is 4.3 billion. But if you're looking at it from the general speaking uh of like movies, I think Alexa probably knows this better than me, but like I think you need to make double the budget in order to actually be like a successful movie or whatever it is. This movie was not like very profitable. Like I think at the end, like they barely scratched into profits. Like
But
they,
that's what I don't get that. Like I don't get the hate though. Like this one says there's no option to give a -5 for this movie. None of the people who invested money saw it. Possible everyone involved watched 30 seconds of the movie. Even a continuous 30 seconds of the movie is not good. Uh, I would call bullshit on that. Like I'm sure you could at least find 30 seconds that you could probably enjoy.
yeah, right. So I'm looking at the top reviews on IMDb, and it's like 2 out of 10. These are the top, like in order, 2 out of 10. My head. I can't believe all the 10-star. I haven't not. I have. I've scrolled a good amount down. I have not seen a 10-star rating, so I don't know where this person's talking about. But it's like they are just fans. Uh, this was a boring movie with unnecessary twists, sets, and characters. I was about
Have they never seen this kind of movie before? This is exactly this kind like how it is. Like Ocean's 11, it like that's this movie, like,
yep.
the twist, that's how it works. I don't get people's is this not, like, a common thing? Or, like,
So I mean,
people that
okay,
watch these movies?
in India, I will say I will give them a little bit of I'm not a lot of slack because it is still so stupid. But like it's like these kind of blockbusters aren't very common. Like this is that's why I was saying at the start, like, this isn't a very common movie that like
Hello.
happen. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Heyo.
Austin hated the movie, and I'm trying to explain to him why it's good.
Wait, did
I
you
didn't
really?
no, I love the movie, it was really
Oh,
good.
okay. I was like, you
We're
seemed to like it when I tuned
we
in.
we
Like,
are
what
we are
changed?
currently I'm looking through the Amazon reviews of the 1 star because there's 47%
People
of people that are giving
hated
it
this
1
movie.
star, and 3 is on
I do
IMDb.
not
I
understand
I was
why
reading the
people disliked this
I
movie.
was reading them, and it doesn't make sense. They're like, "This story's
Mm-mm.
not in chronological order." What fucking order did you watch it in, bud?
No, it is. It
It's
just
very
gives you
much a
some flashbacks, but that's very
but
normal.
it's very normal. The flashbacks are showing you the things that you weren't supposed to see yet. Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
it's not, like, crazy to think like that.
Yeah. No, I whenever I see the reviews for that movie, I'm like, this is what's wrong with the film industry.
Ye I don't get it, and, like, now just to, like, make me feel better, I'm reading the five-star reviews.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad I missed the one star. They make me so angry. Because I
Yeah.
remember, like, whenever this movie came out, and then also War came out, was a Bollywood film, like same weekend. So there was a really high action film, and it
Yeah.
had this plot twist just makes zero
Oh,
sense. And there's a
dude.
lot of stupid decisions that were made
Yeah.
to make it make extra less sense. You know what I mean?
All of them made sense, though,
And it
like
has like, yeah,
No,
that's
no.
this is the other
This
movie,
movie. So
War.
there's so essentially what
other
you
movie,
yeah.
other movie.
And
So
so
there's
and
two
it
movies
has
that came
like
out pretty
such
much
like look up the
simultaneously.
rating for that movie and see where it's at. And like and it has like the plot twist in it literally for like I could list you for like an hour the number of reasons why this plot twist doesn't make sense in that movie. And it has like really good reviews and yet this one has 8% on Rotten Tomato and it's like a really well crafted and thought out story.
I loved it.
Yeah,
Like, legitimately, I
I'm
thought
really glad you enjoyed it. I thought you would, but I was slightly worried you wouldn't.
well, you probably missed it, but, like, the reason we did this was because, like, first off, like, when you did your trailer review, like, I
Mhm.
watched the
React
trailer and
yeah,
was
way
like,
back
"Wow, this
when.
is fucking cool." Because
Mhm.
Suri had the idea we're all gonna react to it because of, like, the views it
Yeah, I
got on
remember
her
we were
channel.
gonna watch it, yeah. And
And then
then
like, recently, I've been seeing it everywhere, like, I go to a website and, like, look at movies and stuff like that. It was on there, and I go on Amazon, and it's being, like, shown to me on
Oh,
there.
you're
I t
recommended.
and I tell Suri that last night, he's like, "So we're watching it tomorrow, right?" So we
Mhm.
watched it, and, like, this movie was fucking good, like, I
I
don't get it.
know.
I don't get it.
I genuinely like I don't get why it has such bad ratings. And I gave it a really positive review and I gave War a pretty negative one. I got like a lot of Like, not like no terribly rude comments, but a lot of people like, "What do you mean this movie sucks?" And I'm like, "What did you watch?" Like,
But
I'm really concerned we watch different movies.
the only things that that I would say are like cheesy, but like it's not
Mm,
bad.
No,
It's
it's
just like
100%
yeah.
cheesy. Like that's a good word for it.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
lot of
that's what I'm
part
cheesy
of
saying.
stuff.
it.
Is that it's not like
It's intentional. It's not like
right,
it's unaware of it. You know what I mean? It's not like it's
right.
trying to be this like 100% realistic movie,
Yeah.
you know?
No, go
But
ahead. What
yeah.
were you saying, Austin?
But that was it. Like that would be the only thing that like I would say like there's like
Mhm.
cheesy, overpowered weapons,
Yeah.
hand-to-hand combat stuff like that. But like
Mhm.
outside of that, the movie was really really good. Like the action scenes,
Mhm.
the chase
And
scenes,
isn't
all
Proudhouse
of
is
it was good.
awesome too. The lead
Oh
actor, I
wow.
really like him.
I'm looking at I'm on
And Shada
IMDb,
Kapoor is really pretty
and
and talented.
if you look at loading your glasses, hello, welcome.
Oh, hi, loading your
How's it going?
glasses.
I uh,
Um,
I put up over the chat.
I'm
So
looking at
Let me pull up the
IMDb's like
camera. I'm
trivia,
on my phone.
and this is the first Indian film to be shot entirely with IMAX cameras,
Mm.
which is I
wow.
think is pretty cool. The climax
That seems so
scene,
crazy. It's like it's so weird to think that this is his second film too.
yeah, it is. And I don't know what he's gonna do now because this movie did this
Hmm.
so not great.
Well, isn't he working on the Lucifer remake?
No, he left it.
Oh, you're right. He moved off of that. Hmm.
The climax scene for the movie was shot with a team of 100 fighters who were hired from across the world.
That's cool.
So cool. There's so
That's
many.
a cool
Like, I
trivia.
feel like the more you analyze this movie, it just gets better. Like, I liked it. It was fun. Like the first time I watched it, I really enjoyed it. Second time I watched it, I liked it even more.
See,
By like so much because there's so many little things. And I overheard Sri was telling you some of those little things, like the coffee shop scene and stuff like that. I love that moment.
Yeah,
so
and
And
it,
like
like,
so if you
whenever he orders the drink and it's a shook and you think it's like messing, and then it's
right,
really,
but he
yeah.
actually
I
just
love like
ordered
there's
it.
like so many little things like that, where it's like just cool.
so I
I
actually
think.
wrote an article back in October 18th, 2019, and it's called "What
Comparing.
Makes a Good Plot Twist: War versus Saaho."
Yeah.
Um, and let me see if they trying to just find the parts where I talk about Saaho. I don't want to talk about
Mm,
war right now.
yeah.
Um, okay, so here's what I okay now. Before we switch to no wait, before we switch to focus on Saaho, I do want to say that war. Okay, here it is.
That was about War 3.
The big interval twist of the movie is that the main character Saho is actually not the police officer Ashok that we thought he was. This
I
loud
love
bang,
that
which
twist.
with which the movie cuts to intermission on, may seem crazy, but it makes sense when you think about it. For example, in the coffee shop where the real Ashok is still thought to be the thief, Saho and his team are trying to catch him, but by the time they get there, he's gone. And as the group is mad and that they just missed him, the barista says, "Coffee for Ashok." At that moment, we think that the thief is taunting Saho. However, after the twist, we see that the Neil Nitin Mukesh, who plays the Ashok, the real Ashok,
The actor,
offered
yeah.
Mm.
ordered the coffee for himself, and now that he was told but when he was told by David to leave immediately, he did without his coffee. When the barista announces the drink, Ashok, it's really for the real Ashok, not Saho.
It's so
And
convoluted whenever you say it like
yeah,
that, but like it's so like
watching
cool.
Saho a second time also explains the twist. Well, not only explains the twist, but also develops the character more. Take Vishwak's entrance. Vishwak is the fake son of
Yeah.
Roy. He's introduced as the heir of the empire, but for the majority of the film, we are told that he's the son of Roy. However, in the end, we actually see that he's Saho's best friend and the son of Roy's right-hand man. So when Vishwak enters the throne room and states that he won't sit in the chair until the right person who killed Roy is caught, it's out of respect he's want to sit in the chair that holds such power because that is in his place. At the end of the movie, when Saho finally completes his mission, he sits on the father's chair proudly with Vishwak by his side. Furthermore, as part of Saho's mission, there needed to be a fake black box that would help Saho and his team find their enemies. So the black box is revealed so that the woman, Kalki, um, will take that information and then give it to her partners and lure them out and help Saho find the stolen money from the cargo ship that was hidden. With all that information, Saho could execute his plan in one motion, get back the money, and kill Devraj. If you're Wondering how Saaho knows Devraj is the culprit, he was on the phone with his dad, Roy, when the crash happened. And when he went to the crash site, his father was dead, and on the site was the lighter, a lighter that he later sees paired with the police commissioner's own lighter, which tells him that he was involved in Devraj's scheme. And also, and I'm not going to read the rest of it, but like the movie is actually shot in a way to help you understand.
Wait, I have a question. What it has to do with the fact that the lighter was the father's, I thought.
No, the lighter
And
was the police commissioner's, and he dropped one
oh,
of those at the site of the crime, and he had the other
oh,
one as
I
bail.
actually misunderstood that because I thought Young him had that. Young Prapas
No, he had a
had that
music
lighter.
box.
Oh yeah, all right. Ignore me. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've watched it.
But like Austin, I don't know if you remember when the police, the the person that we think was the thief showed up, the camera was
Yep.
upside down, and we're like, oh man, it's upside down. It's a cool shot. It's literally them saying you're not seeing this person.
It's the opposite. You're
Yeah,
seeing them from a different
angle.
angle.
Yeah, exactly. It literally tells you in the movie, like in the cinematography.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I don't understand the bad ratings on this movie. I cannot comprehend it.
I don't either. Uh,
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Hmm
Like there wasn't a moment in the movie because I'll get that even with good movies to where I'll be like, I'm bored. Let me pick up my phone. Like I didn't touch my phone the whole time. The only time I got
That's
up
awesome.
was when my mom knocked on my door and was like, "Your food's here," and
Yeah.
I had to get up. That was the only time. Like
Hmm
didn't sway from it at all. I looked over at Chet maybe like once or twice throughout the whole movie,
Yeah.
hmm
and that was it.
No, I mean that's the thing. I like it's one of those movies. It's just one of those movies that like it gets hate and you can't really fight it because it's just so many people strongly feel
Yeah.
about it. But
hmm
I liked it. And you know what? It's also
Yeah.
kind of a little bit away out of topic, but it's all still on topic. Like I think that was a pretty successful first watch party,
I think
and
so too.
Oh
and
It's
I
yeah.
think
actually
we
a really
can.
cool
How
feature.
how is it
Yeah,
going?
it went pretty well. I mean, I was like, and also
I like kept tuning in and out, but I wasn't paying too much
I
attention.
think one thing we can do, I stated at the start, is I have this whole
Watch
thing.
watch TV
Well, okay,
series.
that is true. I did also
Ooh,
say that we could do that, but I'm
that could
saying
be fun.
we could just turn all this audio is completely raw. There's no other audio, so we can just make it into a podcast. Put it up on podcast
Mm.
platforms if people want
Yeah,
to
we could
watch it.
post it on YouTube too, just as a watch along, like on GW and Co. Or this one we could even put on GW International if you guys watching it.
That's true. But yeah, we can.
Yeah.
There's a lot of possibilities. I think we can do more of these. I don't know how uh I don't know how often we'll do them, but I mean, I guess if we wanted, we could do I don't know. We'll plan it out, but
Yeah, we can figure something out.
I think that it worked well.
I'll watch another movie. Literally, that was very enjoyable for me.
Do you
exactly
you
what I
want to
said in the
watch some more
beginning.
Indian films? You
I
think
would be
now?
open to it. I'd be open
Mm.
to it.
Yeah, I
This
think it was.
is probably the
I,
most like Hollywood Indian film I've ever seen. I'm gonna say that
Yeah, it
just
I
is.
for a
but
statement.
the biggest thing was I told Suri at the beginning is that there's gonna be a moment probably where I'm reading more than I'm actually looking at what's
Yeah,
Uh huh.
happening.
that's
But
why I do like rewatching some of like my favorite ones, like this one, because you do miss some of those shots and some of those expressions, as you're reading the subtitles. It's definitely a thing.
I'd probably say that the title card when that showed up, I think it was hour 15, hour 20.
Mm.
I had it locked down. I had it very good, balanced to where I
Yeah,
understand what I'm
you
seeing.
really do click in easier than you think you will,
Right.
like to subtitles. That's I always my parents always have subtitles on, even no matter what we're watching. So I'm very
Hmm.
used to it. Because my mom she likes to I don't know, she sometimes doesn't hear things, so she wants to make sure she hears the line properly, so she just reads it. Um and so I'm very used to that, watching it at the same time because we've always just watched things with subtitles. So
Yeah.
whenever it just is a different language, it's easy. It's feels natural. But yeah, what did you think of the song breaks? Because I know that's a thing that a lot of people don't like about Indian
I think
films,
that's
but
the
it's one of
only
my
like
favorite things.
say
I was
I think
I
that's
was
the only
jamming out to
reason.
them,
Yeah,
These
personally.
songs are bops. The
I'm
music
not a
from
fan
this
of
I
these
really
songs, but I
enjoy.
think they're
Ugh,
like I think there's other
big fan.
movies where you could
No,
start and be
there's way better ones.
you could
You should
get
watch
a better
Ala
understanding.
Vaikunta Paramalu next weekend.
We can't because it's not on
Oh shoot, it's Netflix. Damn it.
Amazon Prime.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ralph, that's my favorite. That might be one of my all-time favorite films. I was thinking about it. It might be my favorite film of all time.
yeah.
The number one.
Damn.
So maybe
Uh,
you can watch it and we can talk about it. It's
High
on Netflix.
praise. High praise.
That's my favorite actor.
I think it's just the right time. I think it was right
looks
timing.
like
Don't get
she.
too excited that you don't go into it expecting you're gonna watch your next favorite
No, not
movie. But
everyone's gonna.
I think it's like her
Yeah, it's.
timing just worked out for her.
Gotcha.
I've seen the movie 5 times.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to
Jesus.
rewatch it.
I think I watched Joker that many times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched Joker a
Nothing.
fuck ton
I will say this: the
Why,
Alave
is
Kunta
there a reason?
Romelu is a lot more of like a
because it's a
drama
good fucking movie. I didn't know I needed
Well,
a reason.
I meant like is there you know like different people or just like I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again.
like
First,
watch it with someone else.
first time I watched it by myself. Second time I tried
Mm.
watching it with my girlfriend at the time.
hmm
Third time I was like, I just want something on in the background. And I was like, let me just
Mm.
rewatch Joker because it was in my head.
That
And
was
then
one of
like,
the times I rewatched Alave Kunta
and
too.
then I watched it 2 more times because like I just wanted to watch it like because I kept seeing like the ending scene for Joker,
Uh-huh.
on like TikTok or whatever, and I was like, damn, I really want to watch that. Like because it's such a good movie. Like Joaquin Phoenix fucking nailed it.
It really
I
does.
only saw it the once in theaters, but I'd want to rewatch it definitely
Definitely
sometime.
recommend it. It's one of the only movies that when it was released on DVD, I bought it.
Oh wow,
Mm.
high
I
praise.
have the 4K copy of it.
I wish Indian films were released on DVD. Some
None of them.
are like
Yeah,
not
I know you can't
really.
really find them on DVD. They're very rare.
Yeah, I would
Rarely.
love to own Alave Kunta Romelu on
Just say
DVD.
AVPL. I don't always
And
try to say
Saaho.
the whole name every time.
AVPL is like as many syllables.
Yeah, but you don't struggle with like saying the different
I don't
syllables.
struggle with saying Alave Kunta Romelu. I've said it so many times.
Um, but yeah, we'll figure out what if we do another one or when we do another one, how it'll work. But I think for now, we got
Hopefully, I can
this,
be there next time.
and yeah, and maybe we'll do like I don't know, maybe this will go up on like some podcast platforms. If it does, do the stuff that you need to do to subscribe and stuff. Whatever platform you're watching
Really
on,
good,
subscribe.
good promotion there.
Yeah, just in case, follow us on this platform,
Yeah,
whatever you're
whatever you're
listening.
Wherever
listening it
you
on,
are,
follow us.
follow us. Then follow us on all the other ones too. All those places where
Yeah,
things happen.
that works. But anyway, trying to look through here. According to the producer, no, that's the IMDb quote that that Austin
What?
read during the middle of the movie.
Oh yeah, the heavy weaponry. Yep.
Let's see,
That's such a random statement. Like I was tuned in for that.
Oh, there's the other one.
What it,
The budget.
what
Look at
is
that.
what a stupid quote. A large part of this budget was spent to shoot the action sequences in the movie.
Oh, you
Oh
guys.
no
What?
shit!
Crazy.
I really
Wow.
thought it was the dance scenes that really
Those are
took
pretty
them.
pricey too, though. To be honest, they always travel for those.
Oh yeah,
A
I
lot
would
of
love
these
to.
ones are in another
One
country.
day we'll see. We'll show Austin another
What
Indian movie.
they don't have in that is that it's actually the smacking sequences that cost the most money.
That's what it
Dropping
is.
those bottles. What you don't know is that the bottles are actually hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they're pure, the diamond water, whatever it is.
Each one is 1 crore.
Diamond water. Isn't it super expensive? Yeah, it's
No idea.
$408 a bottle.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
Why would you
I'm
drink
gonna
this?
start drinking only that for the rest of my life.
Why would you do that? What is?
That's like if you're buying that to drink, you're stupid rich.
Yeah.
Like you need to give at
Perhaps
least half your
just
money to charity if
perhaps just
that's
also just
something that you're
stupid.
doing.
Also,
Yeah,
don't even need to be rich.
could
Perhaps
also
just
do
the
that.
stupid part is it's good.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
those recommended movies. Rangastalam, which is Rangastalam on?
It's on
That'll be
Prime.
a good one. Yay, that'll be a future one then. That stars one of my favorite actors, Ramcharan.
So
It'll be
we agree that my statement of him being Wolverine would work because
I think
he has
so.
a
Oh,
I
good
never thought
fucking look
about
for
it,
it.
look at
but the
this.
second
I
you
think this
said
one
it, I was
this
like,
one has a good.
ooh.
Look
Yeah,
at
like
that.
there's
Yeah,
him,
that's what I'm
Prabhas,
saying.
right
That's
there.
just
Look at him.
like
That's Wolverine. Add some
look
cross
up
to
Hugh
that.
Jackman with like a typical Hugh Jackman like picture, like with
Hugh
the claws out. It looked
Jackman.
exactly the fuck
And
like that.
he is a tall guy too, Prabhas. He's like 6 foot, I believe, or 6'1".
We looked it up.
Yeah.
He's 6 foot.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's a short guy, so he could definitely be Wolverine, I think. I can see it. I can totally see it.
I could totally see that.
There you go.
Would pay money for that. I mean, they're trying to recast him, so Disney, if you're hearing us, because you now own this,
Right
because
there,
you
right
own
there, the one where he's
everything.
shirtless. There you go. Perfect.
That's Prabhas. I can see
Perfect.
it. I can see Prabhas.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I can see it. For those guys who are listening on audio, it's probably not making any sense, but it's a shirtless photo
Look
of,
up a picture of Prabhas, the poster of
well,
Rebel, and
yeah,
look
it's
up
Rebel,
shirtless
yeah,
Wolverine.
yeah,
And
what
then,
it
yeah,
is.
Hugh Jackman shirtless Wolverine.
Yeah, just Google that.
Well, that was Saaho. Thank you guys
Hmm.
so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to Stash73 for the follow. Glad we
Woo.
could entertain you. Maybe you watched, maybe you just listened. I think quite a few people did that as well. Um, we had quite a few people watching during this entire thing, which is surprising.
That's
So
cool.
it's a good sign. It's a good
Love
sign.
to hear it.
We did hear one case that it didn't work to start.
Oh
Since then,
no.
we haven't really gotten any other news about it. So
Well, I know it sucks
anyway,
because you have to have Amazon
you have to
Prime,
have
so I
Amazon
know, and
Prime.
like
Yeah,
some of the countries can't connect it. I
yeah.
know. Remember we learned. So
So yeah, that might have been the problem, honestly.
yeah, it could have
No,
been.
but that person that said that lives on our on our East Coast, so
Oh,
it's not that.
weird.
Um, but anyway,
Interesting.
thank you guys for watching. If you, again, like I said, I know it's vague, but whatever you're listening to this on, follow us on there. Do that due diligence. And if you're watching this on Twitch, obviously hit that follow button, and we'll be live again, hopefully throughout the week. But if not, obviously next week or on the weekend, is where we always
Mm.
go live. But anything else you guys have to say?
I
No,
like Saho.
Saho, yeah. If you haven't seen it, see
There it
it.
is.
Watch it.
All it see Saaho, and it's 5.2 rating.
That's such a BS rating.
Hey, bye bye, and shout out to Loading Hair
Bye,
Glasses for
loading
being
your
in the chat.
glasses.
See ya. Good night, everybody.
Ugh.